of a place. Perhaps the most remarkable fishing place on earth, and of the greatest game fish of them all, His Majesty the black marlin.
Hey everybody, get ready for another real adventure. We are in Panama, we're headed to Tropic Star Lodge. It's happening right now.
We've all seen the magazines, we've all seen the ads, we've all seen that famous logo, Tropic Star Lodge. And for those of us who've been here, you understand that Tropic Star Lodge is basically just a paradise stuck out in the Panamanian jungle. This year our trip consisted of 4 days of fishing. It was a 6-day trip. We've got a day traveling in, 4 days of fishing, and a day traveling out. The very first day when we got here, met a bunch of great guys. There were about 20 people at the lodge this week. Everyone was so friendly, and we all had extremely high expectations for the first day of fishing. Well, when we met our crew, Gustavo and Levin, on the Scandia, we headed out that first day. Bait was everywhere.
Here we are, baby. It's day one, we're on Zane Grey Reef. First thing in the morning, as soon as you leave the lodge, you're gonna come around the point, you're headed to Zane Grey Reef, you're gonna start bait fishing. And you know what? For a lot of people, just catching these bait is a ton of fun. You're gonna be fishing with little feathers, little lead head jigs. You're gonna be fishing for bonitas, roughly 2 to 6 pounds. But what they are more than anything is they're little black marlin gumdrops. This area is loaded with fresh bait. Tunas, little skipjacks, little bonitas. And that's why this area has so many large predators. The black marlin just load up here on the reef. There's one, there's two. Good deal. Hold them upside down. It sort of puts them into a little bit of a catatonic state. Bring them right here, put them in, and we've got marlin bait, baby. We're right on top of the pinnacle here. You can see the bait coming up and pop on the surface. There's little microscopic tiny minnows swimming along, little baby minnows and little baby squid. And that's what these bonitas and skipjack tunas are in here eating. You know, bait fishing, it just works better. Just leave the rod in the rod holder. Use this hand to sort of guide the line and to keep the reel straight. Just crank her in. Although these bait are fun to catch, they're just bait. This is what we're fishing for. This is the perfect black marlin bait on Zane Grey Reef. This is a 3-pound bonita. You can tell the difference between a bonita and the skipjack because the skipjack will have small black lines, like 3 or 4 of them. The bonita has emerald swirlies on their back. They both are great bait. This one's dead, so we're gonna throw them in the box, and what we'll do is we'll cut a Panamanian belly strip, which I can tell you right now is one of the best trolling baits ever to swim behind a boat.
When you start the day out bait fishing, this isn't like, let's sit around and watch what they do. They make you a part of the fishing action. They teach you every step of the way what you need to do. So whether you have no fishing experience or whether you're a seasoned big game angler that has fished all over the world, you can jump on one of these 31-foot Bertrams. You've got a crew that will stay with you all week long, and they are gonna walk you right into their system of fishing. And let me tell you something, their system is a proven system.
You know, one of the great things about Tropic Star Lodge is that they're not trying to figure this out. They have got it so dialed in. Every boat is rigged exactly the same. They all have awesome tuna tubes that all work. And then you've got your 30s and you've got your 50s. You know that all your leaders are brand new. The line's not chafed up. You know your hooks are sharp. The boats are clean and immaculate from top to bottom. The captains, they had to be a mate for like 110 years before they could ever even become a captain. This is professionalism at the top level. Right here, we're on Zane Grey Reef, and everybody's heard of Zane Grey. We're on Zane Grey Reef, one of the most historic black marlin fishing locations in the world, and our backdrop is a beautiful rainforest mountain. And then to top it all off, I'm fishing with Raleigh Working. When it comes to like 2-pound, 4-pound, 6-pound, 8-pound fishing, he's caught 1 million fish, he's set a bunch of records. This is a great day, and I'm so stoked to be entertaining you today with Real Adventures. We work our butts off. We go to some of the best fishing locations in the world so that you can see what a real adventure is. And today is sure to be a real adventure. Thanks so much for watching. We got a lot more coming.
There he comes. Something's coming in fast. Strike. There he is, the greatest game fish of them all, the black marlin. He's coming up and close to the boat now. 500 pounds of brute strength and power, up, clear out of the water. Look at him, he's going to try for the sky. There he goes again, all over the ocean, but he's tiring now.
Well, it's the middle of the day here. In the first thing in the morning, we found tons of bait, caught them real fast, and we went out and live baited for a little while, trolled for a little while, and it's fishing. It's been a little bit of a slow morning, but you know what? We pulled up here, we found a couple acres of small bonitas and oceanic tunas, and the game plan is to catch some more fresh bait and put them back out. You know what they say about big game fishing? Sometimes you've got hours of intense anticipation followed by minutes of sheer craziness. We've had our hours of anticipation. It is now time for our minutes or even hours of wild craziness. Right now, this is a great guy. This is John Warner. To be specific, this is John Theodore Warner III. He is one of the few guys who started the company known as Accenture, world-renowned company worth billions and billions of dollars. He's just a normal guy, loves to have fun with his friends, go out, have a good time. Met him on the plane headed down to Tropic Star Lodge. You know, when you come to Tropic Star, you never know who you're gonna meet. But one thing's for sure, they're more than likely gonna be nice people. Of all the times I've been here, I've only met nice people, and I have nothing but great memories of Tropic Star. These boats are amazing, they're historic. So many people over the years have caught amazing fish. Some of them maybe at their 100th, 200th, 300th marlin, maybe it's their 1000th marlin. Some people, it's their first marlin. But like I always say, all in life that we have are our memories. And there have been a lot of memories made on these boats. I know that today was his first marlin ever. He's never caught a marlin before today. It's his 50th birthday. Could happen to a nicer guy. Nice going, John.
This is Tropic Star Lodge, and the real adventure begins right now.
She just picked me up right there. She just picked me up. I just got picked up right here.
At 2:15, man, the riggers started bouncing. Those live bait were going crazy, and all of a sudden, bait comes out. I pick the rod up and feed it to him. I knew he was there, come tight, and just like it's supposed to, that circle hook buried into the corner of that fish's jaw.
I think it's a baja fish.
Like they say at Tropic Star Lodge, it's not if you get a bite, but when you get a bite.
I haven't said all day we were going to get a bite till 5 minutes ago.
Here she goes.
The fight lasted about 10-15 minutes. Beautiful 350, maybe even 400-pound blue marlin. She put on a show that makes a blue marlin fisherman hair stand up on the back of his neck.
When I tell you the huckleberries are ripe, go get your bucket.
The man said it. Huckleberries are ripe, go get your bucket. When the boat's backing up like this, you want to keep this reel in high speed, which is 3 to 1. When it's running like this, you want to be able to get as much line as possible. Not doing too much pumping. You're not lifting the rod tip. All you're doing is trying to put line on the reel. Catching a big fish is like a game of tug of war. When you get all the line back on this reel, you win.
We are ready for the tag here, man. We're ready, willing, and able. Right, man?
It's awesome.
Roberto. All right, good job, Robert.
Here we go. Getting her close. She's within 35, 40 feet. The leader's right behind the boat. Here she comes. Caught fish! Caught fish, you're gonna wanna back off the drag just a little bit. Awesome fish! Awesome. Look at that, baby. Look at that. As soon as the mate grabs the leader, I'm gonna back off the half drag.
Okay.
Tags in. Awesome. Let her go, let her go. Back on the reel, back up to full drag.
It's 400 plus, bigger than I thought. When they get up close like that, when you see them on the leader and coming up straight up like that, and you're looking for that spot to hit the tag with, and you see the shoulders, that's when you realize what you got there. That fish really put on a show.
We've already got the tag in her. She's ripping out drag. I'm up at full, I mean absolute sunset. She's still running out there jumping. Oh, what a jump. What a gorgeous fish.
Just to hear that fish coming out of the water, smashing the water with his tail, just going crazy. And then to watch the mate get that fish on the leader, wire him up, put a tag in him, and watch him go away. You'll never forget that. I know I'll never forget it.
Come here, sweetheart. We just cut her loose right at the hook. That hook was perfect, right in the corner of her mouth. You can sit on the couch, watch other people, or you can get on the phone and call Tropic Star Lodge. Book your trip of a lifetime.
What a great fish. That's your first blue marlin here, isn't it?
Oh, it's my first blue marlin here, absolutely.
Here.
I've come down, I've fished with the Real Adventures team before, hooked a nice 500-600 pounder and let Kerry Burris catch it, but I always had a dream to come back and catch my own, and you know what? Thank you so much for inviting us. You're a great guy.
Hey, look, man, the pleasure is all mine.
Thank you so much.
I don't know what was lit up more, you or the fish.
I think it was the time, but I won the tug of war match.
Yeah. You rubbed the bicycle well.